Hello everyone, we are from Group 3 in Introduction to Political Science. Before we present our presentation, I would like to introduce our team.
The first is Amira Alrizky Manik. The second is Filleea Wawointana. The third is Khusnul Ridha Firdaus. The fourth is Puspa Hasri Nusantara. And the last is Sherina Alexia kumaunang.
In this video, we would like to present you about three countries. The first is Brunei Darussalam, the second is Singapore, and the last is Malaysia. And in this presentation, we will discuss about their political system, economic system, ideology, system of government, political challenge that change ruling regime, and the last is the similarities and the stark contrasts.
Political system in Brunei Darussalam. Brunei Darussalam is an absolute monarchy where the Yang di-Pertuan Negara or YDPN is the great entrepreneur and titular head of state and head of government. The Legislative Council is the apex body for the policy making in Brunei Darussalam, but the YDPN's decision have high priority in the policies making process.
I just want to explain about economic system in Brunei Darussalam. Brunei Darussalam is a tribal system with a relatively small population and a small state territory. It is very possible for this country to be able to maximize its governance system in terms of citizenship, resources, economy, law, and so on. Brunei Darussalam implements an open economic system. If we look at the negative side, the ability and control of its citizens over the economy in their own country is said to be weakening because ability and knowledge of using technology is limited. In addition to the immeasurement of industry and foreign trade would bring hardship to the people of the new Brunei. Started his step in the field of industry and trade. Meanwhile, the state positively with an honest government that cares about the people, the citizens, the country of Brunei can live affluent with economic stability that is always maintained.
Brunei Darussalam is an absolute monarchy that bases its ideology on Islamic principles. This country is ruled by the Sultan of Brunei, who is also the leader of the Islamic religion in the country. The country's ideology is built around the concept of Melayu Islam Beraja, which combines elements of Melayu culture with Islamic religious teachings. Melayu Islam Beraja is an ideology officially adopted by the Kingdom of Brunei Darussalam, which was officially ratified at the time of the proclamation of Brunei Darussalam's independence on January 1st, 1984. The Brunei government views Islam as the main foundation in the formation of laws, policies, and value system in this country.
Government system Brunei Darussalam is an absolute monarchy in which the YDPN has complete governing authority. YDPN is a big businessman and the serves as the nominal head of the state and government.
And the political challenge in Brunei Darussalam is the main political challenge in Brunei Darussalam are political reforms to improve the political system that is considered thin by many, and economic reforms to improve the economic that is considered thin by many people are also major political challenge in Brunei Darussalam. The problem of corruption is also the major political challenge in Brunei Darussalam, and the problem of waste management and clean water is also a major political challenge in Brunei Darussalam.
Political system in Singapore. Singapore is a country with a political system that is referred to as a guided democracy. The President of Singapore, Hatimah Jacob, is assisted by the Cabinet, which is considered the executive government. Major policies are made by the Parliament, which consists of 89 directly elected
Hello
parliament.
guys, I just want to explain economic systems in Singapore. Singapore has an advanced trade-oriented market economic system. Singapore's economy is one of the most open in the world. The 7 laws in corruption, the most per business with low taxes for 14.2% of gross domestic products, and has the third highest GDP per capita in the world.
Singapore is a parliamentary republic with a democratic government system. Singapore's underlying ideology is pragmatic democracy combined with the principles of meritocracy. Singapore is known for its pragmatic approach to economic and social policy, as well as the implementation of values such as efficiency, decisiveness, and security to achieve prosperity and stability. Apart from that, Singapore also upholds multiculturalism and interethnic harmony as an important part of its national identity.
Government system. Singapore is a parliamentary country where the head of state or president and the speaker of parliament are considered the most important position in the government system. The President of Singapore is also the leader of Singapore's leading political party, the Barisan Social Party, or PAP.
The major political challenge in Singapore is the expansion of freedom of news and political criticisms. The Singapore government is often accused of countering criticism and relying on social media to avoid negative criticism. Also, the issue of waste management and clean water is also a major political challenge in Singapore.
Political system in Malaysia. Malaysia is a federal state with a parliament political system. The Yang di-Pertuan Agong or YDPA served as the grand entrepreneur and titular head of state, while the Prime Minister serves as the grand entrepreneur and titular head of government. The Dewan Rakyat or Parliament is the apex body for the policy making in Malaysia.
So I just want to explain economic system in Malaysia. Malaysia operates a mixed economic system, which is the result of a mixture of the capitalist system and the socialist system. The system has 3 incentive perspectives, namely for individuals, they buy goods and services to maximize satisfaction.
Malaysia is the state that bets its ideology on the concept of Rukun Negara, which contains principles such as loyalty to the king and country, social justice, unity between ethnicities, and belief in God. Rukun Negara is Malaysia's national ideology. This ideology was formed on August 31st, 1970 by the State Movement Council, a year after the May 13, 1969 incident which destroyed the unity and peace of the country. Malaysia is a multicultural country with diverse ethnicities and religions, and its state's ideology reflects the spirit of maintaining harmony between these groups through policies such as inclusive government, politics, and pro-society economic policies.
Government system. Malaysia is a federal country with a parliamentary system of government. The Yang Pertuan Agong or YDPA serves as the big businessman and nominal head of state, and the Prime Minister or PM serves as the big businessman and nominal head of government. The Dewan Rakyat or Parliament is the Malaysia highest political body.
The main political challenge in Malaysia is the reform of laws and reform of political institutions to improve the political system that is considered thin by many. The problem of corruption is also a major political challenge in Malaysia, and the economic problem that is considered thin by many is also a major political challenge in Malaysia. And for the last is Brunei, Singapore, and Malaysia are extremely different. You can tell it by their political system. Brunei is monarchy, Singapore is guided democracy, and Malaysia is federal. But even though they are different, All of them have the same amount of ideology, which are three main ideology. Lastly, both Brunei and Singapore have a same problem in waste and clean water management. Also, Brunei and Malaysia problems is about corruption.